Everybody, welcome back to San Diego Market Movers. I'm your host, Jason Yoss. I'm here with Chris Pacilio. Chris,
Hey,
great
Jason.
to see you again.
Great to see you.
So, Chris, we talked a lot about all things real estate, and I know you work with a lot of first-time home buyers. How difficult is it? I mean, is it simply when they find the home they like, you guys just agree on a price and submit an offer? Talk me through your process.
Yeah, exactly. So many people think it's just we decide what we want to offer on the price. And yes, the price is probably the most important thing. There's just so many layers and so many different configurations to the offer. It's a 16-page document. You would never just kind of go, well, here's a 16-page document, and you need to know what's in there and really somebody to guide you through. Now, when it comes to working with first-time buyers, I like it because in a way, they don't know what they're doing, let's be honest. And so I'm able to kind of teach them and show them and set them up for success. That's what I want. And actually, nobody did that for me when I bought my first home. I had no idea what was going on. So I would have appreciated just the kind of help and like sit down and talk with me and let's take the pressure off this situation. A 2021 survey by Zillow says that on average, agents submit 4 offers before they get one accepted. Now that's on average, it can be higher or lower. But what we're seeing is people don't know what the process is. So let's talk through 4 steps for submitting an offer. The very first thing is to write the offer, okay? And writing the offer is not, like we said, just simply the number, but how long is your escrow gonna last? Are you doing inspections? What inspections? Who's paying for what? Who's doing the escrow? All of these things have to go into the offer. And what you want is a mediator between you and that seller to be able to say, hey, Mr. Seller, kind of what's going to work for you? What's going to work for me? Let's make this a win-win situation. So that's writing the offer. And I like to say you have to have a battle strategy. I mean, you need a strategy for that offer. You're not just submitting a piece of paper. Some agents will actually do that. They will put the offer in an email and hit send. And that's like the worst thing you can do. So it's obviously, kind of following up on so submitting is number 2. Submitting the offer is very important how you submit it. So what you're going to do is your agent needs to be proactive about this, calling the other agent, first of all, hey, we'd like to make an offer. What's going to work for you guys? What are the things that maybe aren't in the listing that we want to service for your sellers so that they're like, choose us, right? And so when submitting the offer, what we do is we put together a package. We put together your financial information, your offer. We put together a little letter. We actually will call the agent. We'll follow up. We're texting, we're calling, we're sending them fun emojis. We're like, hey, we're the ones to choose. We're going to be great to work with. Just pick our offer, right? Okay. The third step really is negotiating. Now that can come, I'll try to keep this quick, but you could get a no, which is the worst. You could get a yes, heck yeah, we'll take your offer as is, which is the best. And then there's a lot of things in between. Number 3 would be like kind of a counter offer directly to you. Hey, Jason, we like your offer. Make it a little sweeter here and there, and we got a deal. Okay, we like that one too. And then there's what's called the seller multiple counter offer. And that's where there's several buyers. They're all interested. They all have different things that they're trying to do as far as their offers. All the nuances matter. And we're going to counter several people and see who kind of comes back that we like the best. So that's really negotiating. And then really the 4th step is managing the response. What comes back? So if we get another counter, if we get some new terms that need to be worked out, let's manage that. And if it's a no, and maybe we don't, it's one of those 4 offers that don't get accepted, let's manage what happened. What can we do different next time? What can we adjust in our strategy? All of this is really important. The worst thing to do is just throw an offer out there. It didn't work out. Let's move on. It's kind of like playing a game and losing and going, well, we'll try again next week. You would never do that. You would never meet on Friday, do a practice, and then play again. You would be like, let's pound our strategy. Let's figure out what's going on so that we can win. I mean, this is a battle. We say it a lot, but you got to be prepared for battle to be able to do this. And having a great agent in your corner is the obvious choice to be able to navigate it.
That's what it sounds like right there with all that information. It sounds like if you're working with an agent who doesn't have that kind of experience, who doesn't have that kind of plan for you, you're probably not going to be as successful as you chose the right agent.
Yeah, and you'd be surprised how many do that. And some agents are just really busy. They're going to send out 5 of these things a day. And I don't fault them, but I always want to do the extra step. I always want to go the extra mile and make sure that we have any edge that we can get.
I love it. I love it. Chris, thanks so much for joining us today. Audience, I hope you enjoyed everything that Chris had to say. Make sure you check us out next week. Thank you.